off the ice has been great.
That's right. What Patino said years ago, and that's kind of the same with us. We don't have one of those guys coming through the door next year.
We just got to find the game that we had at the Silver Stick.
Yeah, we're live.
Here. And we should be fine. Yeah. And then for next season, let's hope some of those players that don't show up All right, Bobby, here we go. Set it up.
My setup today is we need to play a lot like we played against the North York Knights, but against a much, much better team here today. Much like we played against them in the tournament, where we took them to overtime in a silver stick, minutes away from advancing to the final.
Won it. Then it got taken away from us.
It did get taken away
A
from
lot
us.
of storylines here, Bobby.
I'm still sad about that. So that is what we need to do here today.
It's all right. Talked to a few of my friends on the Vaughan team who were gloating about that. How can you gloat about that? Huh? How can you gloat?
I don't know. I would see no pride in taking that win, but anyway.
Anyhow,
this will be the revenge match. This is the first of 3 matches.
Well, it's been quite the rivalry, Bobby. Like they beat us in the playoff last year, took us out. Beat us in the silver stick. There's a lot to play for in this game. Not only for the fact that we're trying to keep our playoff position, which I did some math. Magic number is 6 for us, so it's a combination of 6 wins or losses versus the North York Knights. So if North York Knights lose 3 and we win 3, we move on. We secure 8th spot.
That's good to know.
If we win 4 and they lose 2, we're in. Any combination of 6. So it's every game's important, and we are definitely in charge of our own destiny here.
And of the 7 games down the stretch, we played Vaughan Rangers 3 times.
Vaughan Rangers, we already had our North York Knights game, so we took care of business there. We have the Arrows coming up as well, which we didn't play them on Sunday because of the snow day. How were you, by the way? Did you end up digging out?
We'll talk about that throughout the broadcast for sure. Knee deep in snow. Here we go, live from Vaughan, North Toronto versus the Vaughan Rangers here. 7 games left to go in the regular season. Huge game for us. Coach starts off with Bristol, Fraser, Griffiths, Alabon, Mulliver, and in goal tonight, we have Andy Sable. Glad you could join us. Glad you could be here. Bobby Flex, Johnny Letters, and the original Kek Kid in the broadcast booth with Luke Raposo. We're going to have to get him a nickname. Oh, big rebound in front of the net. Banging around. Early start for NT. Didn't even get my spiel out.
Great start by this line right here, setting the tone early.
Big shot on net. So they already registered a couple shots on net. As NT came out firing, much like they did against the North York Knights, as we want to start strong. So, Johnny, what are the key to win today? What do we got to do to beat these Vaughan Rangers here in their home barn?
Well, they're big, so you want to box them out in front of the net for sure, and definitely do exactly what we did in the North York Knight game by getting pucks to the net into those high danger chances, Bobby.
Oh, I like the strategy of the coach. It was a 35-second shift. He made a change just to get everybody some touches early on, so I like it. He's got Bain with Sable. Check that out. Milne, Sable, and Markovich out there. Do we have a full boat here today, Johnny? Everybody here today? I didn't check. NT circling behind the net. Trying to find an outlet pass. Oh, just went through the paint. Back to Panasopoulos at the point. Takes a shot. That took a tip. And goalie had to be alert on that one.
We still got Marconi away, so it looks like we're probably going to go 2 centers and 3 forward lines as we did against North York Knights. Hope the Marconis are watching. Hello to them.
Having a pina colada on the beach somewhere. Wow. You missed a lot of snow there, Marconis. We're talking record snow. Draw 1, that hit a leg. Raposo's got to be careful on that one. Here come the Vaughan Rangers. Here's just first a chance to the net. Pass, oh boy. That was one thing we talked about pre-game. You got to make sure those shots make it through. And the first chance they get, the Vaughan Rangers go up a goal on a 2-on-1 rush.
Well, Raposo was trying to hold the line there on the blue line, and it just squirted past him, and it was a foot race at that point, Bobby. Herman was trying to cover as well, but Vaughan Rangers got that puck across to the open guy in front. Open net, no mistake, 1-0.
I love the way NT started, but you know what I mean? Like, I think last time even against the North York Knights, we didn't give any chances, but they were able to capitalize. It's as if, we have to have 5 chances to their 1 for a goal to go in, right? Let's see, NT, you got to win. You got to score more than 1 goal to win anyway. So I wouldn't be. NT's very capable of scoring, I think, anyway, after seeing last game's performance. Circled around Nahas along the half wall. He picks it up, trying to find a lane to the net. Back to the point. Raposo chips it in. Here come the Rangers again. Good back check by Nahas to get in the way. Raposo picks it up behind the net. Swings it around to Julian Nahas. He couldn't quite handle that. That shot misses the net. Rangers now putting a little bit of pressure. NT trying to release it off the boards here. Kept in. And Bristol picks it up. You're going to see a lot of Bristol here today. You're going to see a lot of Markovic. So as Johnny said, it's going to be a two-centerman game again, as we've been doing. Here comes Bain, our reigning Kit Kat Kid player of the game. Had a great game last game. Actually, one of the first times we've had a Kit Kat Kid forward without scoring a goal. And he totally deserved it, so that was great. Let's see if he comes and plays here tonight. Puck. Here comes Alabon back behind his own net. Finds Griffiths. Nice work to Griffiths trying to find Fraser. He does. Fraser chips it in. Fraser on the chase now. Markovic picks up a loose puck. Backhander over to Alabon. Alabon finds Griffiths.
Hit the referee there.
That was an unfortunate bounce because now it comes back into our zone. Over to Mulliver. Mulliver off the boards and out. Easy play, smart play. Here comes Freight Train Fraser putting a little heat on the defender, making him hurry up. That's what happens. That's a good play, Johnny. You have to do a video review on that one. Make him lose the puck. Fraser chips it out over to Bristol. He dumps it in. Milne going in hard. Milne had a good game last game as well.
Good pinch by Harlow there.
And Milne scored a beauty against the Knights. And more so with strong forecheck, back check, everything. So that's what it's going to take here tonight to win this game. Puck dumped in by the Rangers. NT on the regroup. Good tape-to-tape passes. Finds Bristol. Just hopped over his stick.
He tried to tip that to Milne, but just got a little bit off his stick there.
Panosopoulos hurries it back to his Raposo. Raposo chips it out over to Sable.
Got to try to keep that puck flat, Bobby.
Oh, nice work by Bristol to pick it up to the net. Didn't quite have the lane. Smart move. Oh, nice power. Oh, how did Nahas miss that net?
Good job of Bristol finding the trailer Nahas, but Nahas missed the net by inches.
Oh, didn't miss by much. We're tracking the missed nets. Track one to Nahas, but didn't miss by much. He had the right idea, though. Not like he went flying past that, but beautiful setup by Bristol to Nahas. Raposo one-man chase. Nice work by Charlie Brown to break that up. NT with a bit of pace here to start this first. Just got a bad bounce for a 1-0 lead for the Rangers, but NT all over these guys to start this game here. A lot of goals in the last game we played against them in Silver Stick. What was the final score of that game? Was it 5-4?
I think it was 5-4 or 4-3.
Yeah.
I erased it from my mind.
Yeah, me too. I'm not trying to remember that one. Anyway, good pace so far, NT. Like to see them close the gap there. Good back check there by Markovic to slow things down. Puts it to the net. That missed just by a little bit. Sable yet to be really tested yet in this period. Is NT super tight on the defense. Nice work down low to separate him from the puck. NT finding the out. Here comes Boehner. He chips it in.
Smart play by Bain to get that in deep for the change.
Yeah. Nice work by Griffiths to come in hard and fast. Shot put to the net. Oh!
Fraser had a tip in, but his blade was a little open there, Bobby. It skipped away from him.
Back door by Fraser. Couldn't finish it off. It's getting close for us here, folks. Nice save by Sable. Steers it into the corner. Fraser on the back door just could not get a flat stick on it, Johnny.
So important when you're in front of the net, Bobby, that you got to be ready for anything to happen. Pucks are going to be coming to you at a fast speed. Close that stick. Make sure that you get some good wood in it. Just off the handle there for Fraser as he had a tap in.
Couple of great opportunities so far for NT. It's going to come. I feel it. Good pass. Crispy by D to D. Nice play by Herman. Oh, Harlow, that just got tipped.
That's offside.
Yep. Here comes Fraser. He's being harassed big time. I see a hooking call there, but no call. Kid had the stick underneath Fraser's armpit. Here come the Rangers breaking out. They dump it in. Raposo has to be in hard. He swings it around the boards. Finds Sable. Smart move by Sable. Didn't have any player to pass to, so he takes the ice. Smart move there. Oh boy, just a smidge offside. Try to keep it.
I thought that was a lot closer to being onside than the one that just happened in the sequence prior to that, Bobby, as the bounce went off the Vaughan Ranger, but he already preceded the puck before it went over the blue line.
Markovic on the draw. Herman dumps it in. Milne in pursuit.
Good forecheck by Milne.
Very strong forecheck by Milne. Making these guys hurry pucks. See, that's what happens. They hurry pucks and they got to shoot it out of the zone, not in possession. So that's all Milne's work there leads to this. And Sable with the shot. Goalie on the save.
Sable, I guess, saw an opening there, tried to go upstairs with a glove. But goaltender was up to the challenge. Would have liked to see maybe off the pads as he saw Milne streaking in as well.
Yeah, no, I agree that you want to keep pucks in play as much as possible.
Boys have been playing well so far in the first period, just unlucky.
Yeah, full
that
marks.
They're down
for
a
sure.
goal.
NT being all over these guys here. Eventually, we're going to get one. Here come the Rangers. Breaking out. Nice play by Sable in the neutral zone to break that up. Raposo has to get in fast. He chips it out. Good sense of urgency here by NT.
Too many
Herman
men
on the
there,
regroup
Bobby,
now.
as the fans were yelling, but the referees were looking elsewhere.
Nice play. 2-on-1. Bainer. Can he find Nahas? Oh boy, the Bain and Nahas combination again. Unable to strike. Nahas back to Alabon on the point. Alabon with the shot. Nice tip, big rebound. Standing in front of the paint. Where is it? Banging. Nahas side of the net. The referee with a premature whistle.
Referee calls that from the boards. Instead of getting in, he would have saw that the puck was loose the whole way, but instead he blew the whistle down. Unfortunate opportunity there for NT.
Doesn't he got to get behind the net?
Nahas, well, he's got to get. He was definitely out of position, and this is like a thing for us. But Nahas, how many opportunities did he have in the North York Knights game? He's got to know that Bain's going to pass it to him. He's got to have that stick ready.
Wow. We're going to have a drill where Bainer to Nahas. And he was in the right spot. It's good to see those opportunities, and he did a good job of taking the puck bounced off the back wall. Here we go, NT breaking out again. Here comes Bain. He's got Bristol with him this time, trying to circle it around. He does. Puts it in front. Oh, Nahas trying to hopped over his stick. Banging in front of the net. Where is it? Empty net. Oh, how did he miss? Bainer missed an empty net. Are you kidding me? How did that stay out? Bainer. Oh, wow. That was a gaping hole like Griffiths, even bigger than the last time.
Keep going, boys. They're on fire right now. They're definitely getting their looks. It's going to go in.
How did that miss the net? I was ready to make the call there. Here comes Markovic on the attack with the lane to the net shot. Oh, missed the net. Got to keep it on net, boys. Wow, I got to catch my breath. I want to rewatch that play. Still spinning from it. Here comes oh boy. NT putting on tremendous pressure here. For sure, Vaughan looking for some breathing room. Trying to put it down the ice. They can't. Over to Harlow. Harlow's trying to do a quick pass out. Nice work, nice pass by Harlow. Here comes Markovic. Markovic puts it to the net. NT with tremendous pressure with a huge opportunity to score and still can't finish. One-on-one versus Billy Panasopoulos beats him. Nice work by Harlow to come back. Big defensive play by Harlow there.
Billy owes Harlow big time for that play.
Yeah, give him a little pat on the back there, Panasopoulos. It happens. Harlow swings it out over to Griffiths. Griffiths bangs it in. Bristol on pursuit. NT on a line change now. Good forecheck by Bristol. Strips him of the puck. Finds Sable. Dangle. Banging puck. Again. Where is it? How many times can we put this to the net and not score? NT with tremendous pressure. Missed net there. Okay, we're going to have to show that one. Huge opportunity. But the last final play of the game where we missed that net, now the puck came down the ice here. Mad scramble started with a huge forecheck from Bristol. NT all over these guys. And yet to finish, we haven't had a whistle in a long time either here, Johnny.
End-to-end action, Bobby. I love it.
End-to-end. Not really end-to-end. It's mostly their end.
End action. You're right. I stand corrected.
It's mostly their end. Here we go. NT on the forecheck. Here comes Sable. Quickly in.
I got Milne there on that, baby.
Here we go, Markovic. He picks up a loose puck. He's trying to find the Alabon on the point. Didn't quite get there. And Vaughan just happy to just chip this puck out. They got to be ecstatic to have a 1-0 lead. They should be down by 3. Here we go. NT back again on the rush. Bainer heading to the net. You can see it. He's calling for the puck. Oh, that just hit a stick. That pass was trying to get it through. Nice work by Nahas to pick it up. Nahas moving his feet. He gets dumped.
It's getting physical too out there, Bobby.
It sure is. Bainer. He's trying to find a point pass. A little hesitation there. Kept in by Alabon. Alabon with the shot. That just missed. I don't know where this kid came jumping off the bench. NT on the regroup here. Back to Bainer. Bainer takes a shot. That misses the net. Those are the shots we were trying to avoid, boys. Bain full mark skating there.
Oh, he's gassed.
Yeah, for sure. Down the ice it goes. Nice work by Sable. Let that pass. Johnny, got to take a breath here.
Thoroughly impressed with the effort so far by the boys. Definitely have a lot of motivation in their legs to be playing against Vaughan, a team that has just won some tough games against us. And I think right now NT is just looking relentless out there. It just hasn't shown on the scoreboard there.
How many nets are we going to miss? Back to Penasauke's at the point. That got through, tipped. Oh, Bristol was looking for a big fat rebound. Got players in front of the net. That just slid through. Nice back check by Bristol. The NT back check is relentless. We are just picking up pucks in the neutral zone, not letting these guys tough pass there to Panasopoulos. Fraser on the forecheck here. He gets a little bit of help from Panasopoulos. Being relentless. Bristol going behind his net now, setting things up. Finds the outlet pass to Panasopoulos. Panasopoulos chips it over to Fraser. Fraser. Patiently circling behind the net, waiting for reinforcements. He dumps it back. Oh, nice pass to... He's trying to find Griffiths there for the tip. Here come the Rangers now. Nice work by Panasopoulos, keeping to the outside. Harlow comes in to help. Panasopoulos sticks with his man, chips it out to Griffiths. And Vaughan has not had any sustained pressure in our end.
Only had 3 shots on net, Bobby, to our 10.
I think 10 might even be not even enough shots.
Well, I think we've hit 3 posts, so those don't count as shots, but...
Panasopoulos having to retreat. He's chipping it out, trying to find a chip out to Sable. That makes it into the neutral zone. 1 minute to go here in this first period. What a great first period it's been for North Toronto. No success yet on the scoreboard, but you got to think there's a lot of confidence building here today. Nice hard out by Harlow.
That should have been a call right there.
Total call, interference. Here we go. 2-on-1. Can you find Sable? Pass! Woo! What a goal! Sable! And what a pass from Markovic to Sable. NT finally gets on the board.
Oh, that play all started at the point as in our point where Vaughan couldn't keep that puck in. You see Milne get upended, but Markovic following the play, taking it all the way down, and just seeing Sable bust to that net, having that stick close tap in, no mistake. 1-1.
Started with a hard.
Yeah, someone scored an open net.
Good scored on an open net. Wow. A beauty play. Milne at the blue line with the hard work. Markovic comes in, picks up the loose puck, finds Sable on a 2-on-1. NT very much deserved to be into this game, 1-0. Phenomenal play. Let's keep going, boys. Let's go. Boy, if you're watching at home today, you are watching a beauty of a first period so far. I know Trudy the intern and Dave the Hip are definitely watching. This one's for you guys. Here comes Sable, dangling his way through. That got intercepted. 16 seconds left to go in this first period. Here come the Rangers, 1v1 versus Herman. Nice play by Herman to get in the way of that one. And he gently chips it out. NT, full marks in this first period. Markovic, last minute shot. Do we know the goalie for the Vaughan Rangers?
The Russian kid, I just don't remember his last name.
That's a complicated name.
But I'm telling you, I'm really impressed with the effort that NT has put in the first period. I've never seen this in all season. Is that
all of a sudden
all of a sudden these guys like don't want to lose to these guys, and it just shows in the first period that we just had. Darce, I don't know if you have any comments to this game, but it's been incredible.
Well, ever since Bobby Flex did the video session, we've seen a little bit of hop in their step. The forechecking we've had the last 2 games is all we've been asking for all year. And the boys, when they play that way, they're a tough team to play against.
Yeah, and they've been locked down as far as in the defensive zone. No offensive chances there for Vaughan, and they've just been relentless on the forecheck and the backcheck as well.
They are shorthanded. I think they're without a couple of their top players. And that's when you really got to move your feet and tire them out because they got a short bench. I think they've only got 11 or 12 skaters, so you got to give it to them early and often, and by the third period they're going to be out of gas.
That's a key point there, Darce. Definitely want to make sure that you keep the momentum and get these kids skating here.
And if we could hit an empty net, we have 3 goals already.
We just did. We hit one.
And it was a beautiful play too. Like, I mean,
that was just a perfect pass.
A lot of times you'd see those being missed, but not this time. As NT has found their mojo, let's see if we can sustain it for 2 more periods and get a go-ahead goal here and go to bed happy.
You know what? You go to bed a lot happier when NT wins.
Oh, for sure.
You sleep well. You feel great. The drive home is great. No silence in the car. Overhyped. Let's go, boys. Here we go. Let's start this amazing second period. The first period was one to watch. That's for sure.
It's a penalty-free period too.
Yeah, that's big important. That's hugely important for us.
Usually we're in the box for a few to start off.
So Bain, Nahas, and Bristol out there with Mulliver and Alabon to start. We got the long change in here, so it's sometimes a little bit difficult to keep your legs going when you're going to be out there for a few extra seconds on your shift. Let's see if that impacts our play here. But if you keep doing what we're doing.
That's a high stick on White.
Mulliver back behind his own net. Nice play by Mulliver to box out the forechecker there. He puts it out into the neutral zone, dumped back in by the Rangers. And nice work by Alabon to elude his player. Back to the point it goes, tipped. NT's got another chance to regroup out. Nice stretch pass, good find there, finds Bristol. Bristol has got Nahas streaking to the net. Bristol hit a leg, but nice back check by.
Oh, he's going to call that.
That's a terrible call there,
ref. Terrible
ref.
Call. All the clutching and grabbing that's happening. A stick lift that got slightly into the hands for half a second. He's going to call, so NT's going to go on the penalty kill.
Yeah, I didn't like that one because the ref's been letting those go for most of the game.
Well, you just want to see consistency, right? Call the ones that you're calling, but just make sure they go both ways at all times. And if you're going to let it go, then you don't want to be calling those little soft ones.
So he's going to go with his forecheckers, his penalty killers, Markovic.
Delay here. See if they're going to get penalized here for delay here as the referee's barking to get their 5-man unit out there for this power play.
Markovic out there, Fraser, Harlow, Panasopoulos. NT going to be shorthanded here.
He's going to call one. What do you have the arm up for?
Draw control by the Rangers. Loose puck picked up by Markovic. Can he get this off the glass? Just couldn't get enough juice on it. Kept in by the Rangers. Shot, nice save, Andy Sable, nice and steady. I think Andy's going to be tested here on this penalty kill. So
yeah, he has to get the first one out of the way, right into the body, smothers that up. Another face-off draw. Now, NT's aware about Vaughan's face-off play. Hopefully they got the coverage here because last time they burnt us on a face-off draw, if you recall, Bobby, in the silver stick.
Yeah, exactly. Back behind the net. Here comes Panasopoulos. Can he chip this out? Battling with his man. Good job there.
That should be a penalty right there, Bobby.
Totally got tripped. No call. Panasopoulos got upended in the corner. Shot tipped. That goes over the net. High stick. Boy, that would have been a replay of what happened to us in the silver stick. Finally gets tipped down the ice. Nice work.
I don't know why the goalie's not
Fraser
playing
going
that.
in hard. Fraser. Nice forecheck by Fraser. Killed a little bit of time there. Markovic gets switched out for Bradley Sable. As Vaughan trying to regroup here. 1 minute down in their penalty. Down the ice it goes. Herman trying to chip this out. That's kept in. Shot from the point, and Andy Sable smothers and holds. He's seeing the puck.
He is, Bobby, and good textbook save there, looking through the traffic in front and makes a good save.
Good work by our new cameraman here, Luke Raposo, doing a good job.
He's hired.
He's hired on the payroll. Makes a big difference.
And you got him a hoodie too, I see.
Yeah, he's got the full-on Top Tier Sports uniform, which are now available for sale on the Top Tier Sports website. Not really, we don't have a website. Oh boy, tip, that just went through the paint. Raposo back
Raposo on
behind
his
his net.
backhand here. That's always hard.
Yeah, he plays the right side of the ice as a left-handed shot. Raposo chips it down the ice. Nice work by body positioning. Here comes Griffiths hard on the forecheck. Nice work by Griffiths to pick up that loose puck. Killing a little bit of time here. 14 seconds left on the Vaughan power play. That's all Griffiths.
That's exhausting work that Griffiths
sure
doing.
is.
And it only uplifts the bench there, Bobby, when you see that.
You can see the players cheering on it. Last chance here for Vaughan, 2-on-1. That missed the net. NT now with full strength. Good work by Bain behind the net. So NT killed the Nahas penalty. That's a good boost for them. Down the ice it goes. And it'll be icing, but that's a good...
No, they're waving that off.
Vaughan is being forced out of the zone by good forecheck by... Oh, hit the post! Tipped by Boehner, and that hit the post as Bristol took a shot and Bain got a piece of it. Another shot, there it is, bouncing in front. Oh, trying to make the setup in front. That got picked off.
That's offside.
Yeah, it is offside. Nice work by Nahas. Here comes Nahas all alone on a break. Nahas to the net angle. Big save, goalie. Rebound to Mulliver. Shot. Oh, and the goalie picks it up again. Wow, back-to-back chances. And NT.
Nahas with a glorious opportunity in alone on the goaltender. Trying to go forehand to backhand through the legs, but the goaltender shut the leg. But Bobby, the rebound with Mulliver in front, he was seeing his eyes, his pupils were probably so enlarged right there. Pounded it in there, but nice glove save by the
Nahas
goalie.
put a little more gluten on that shot. Boehner takes a shot. That got saved by the goalie. Nice work. Billy picks up the rebound. Another.
That's Nahas.
Nahas with the tip in front. Beauty! A rip from Panasopoulos, and Julian got the stick on it.
What was key at that?
2-1 NT.
What was key about that play is you saw Billy sneaking around the forward that was checking him there, got the loose puck, took it to the net, shot it on, found the stick of Nahas, and Nahas finally connected on that one and gets a key goal.
I love that goal. So many good things about that goal. Pucks on net. Julian with the stick on the ice. Relentless after the opportunity just before that, where Boehner had a tip and hit the goalpost. NT has the foot fully on the gas right now.
They just got to build on this, Bobby, and not let up.
Oh, nice glove by Sable. Baseball skills came in handy there.
That was a good glove by Sable. He was kind of out of position. He was going to the right, and then the puck was going sailing left. He had to stretch out to get that.
He had to do the Bo Bichette shortstop move there. Well, I was feeling a little nervous on that shot, but he got there. He got there. Here we go, Milne. Oh, he had one man to beat, but he gets picked up here by Sable. He puts it to the net. Both goalies using the glove here now. I love the shot by Sable, but I love to keep going to the net in case that puck, there was a rebound.
Well, they had an odd man rush, Bobby, so if you're going to be the winger taking that puck, you want to try to find the middleman, or you want to dish it off to your wingers there, setting up that triangle on that odd man rush 3-on-2.
Markovic on the draw. He's got Sable with him and Milne. Nice work by Sable to get in that draw that was tangled up in the feet. Bradley Sable battling the defender. Nice work by Sable. Got the loose puck. That along the boards, these fine Rangers, they got to be thinking, like, who are these guys? Back to the point to Sable. Oh, just hopped over his stick. Sable dumps it back in. Would have liked to have seen a regroup there, give us a little bit more time.
Sable took a spill at the bench there, got tangled up with the Vaughan Ranger. Luckily, he's okay.
Over to Bristol. He's got a lane to the net. Shot. Oh, that missed. Missed number 2. Actually, number 4. We got to hit the net, boys.
That wasn't high stick as the contact happened lower than his shoulder, but it's okay. We'll take that as Vaughan was going to break out there. Faceoff's going to come outside. What a great game we're having.
It's a beauty. It's a beauty. This would have been a second of a back-to-back, but yesterday's game against the Arrows got canceled due to snowstorm. That's been rescheduled.
That's a good point, Bobby. Definitely the boys are rested.
So the boys had lots of rest. They didn't go to school, eh? Well, both teams had lots of rest, so no real excuse either way. Nice work by Raposo, intercept the middle of the ice. NT's been doing a great job in the neutral zone, making plays stop before they even happen. Here comes Fraser. Full speed ahead. Nice job by Fraser to get in there. NT seems to have a lot of jump here. Down the ice it goes. NT, Raposo's got to be fast here. No icing call. How come that was no icing, Johnny? That went all the way down the ice. Anyway, Rangers pick up a loose puck. Nice poke at it. Here comes Griffiths. Makes a nice pass. Bristol on the breakaway. Oh, big save! The goalie got the toe out on that one.
He's trying to go 5-hole on that one, Bobby. The pads were open there for that quick one, and he closed the door. Nice save.
Oh, boy. Nice opportunity by Bristol. Found himself all alone. Nice work by Alabon there to retreat. Oh, boy. Here come the 2-on-1 on the Rangers. Nice back check by Alabon to get back in the play. Picked up by Mulliver. Looking for Bainer. Bainer using his body to get the net. Gets some support by Mulliver. A lot of action in front of the net. Bainer, a big rip, missed. And down the ice it goes. Johnny tagged that one at 8:25. Can't be missing nets, boys. But here comes Markovic. One man to beat. Breakaway, Markovic. Dangle. Whoa! What a beauty! Markovic! 3-1 North Toronto! Wow!
Look at the set of hands of Markovic there as he was all alone as the defenseman of Vaughan just fell. And he goes forehand, backhand around the pad and tucks it in with a sexy goal. That has to be a highlight of the year.
Super sexy, sweet hands, Markovic. Sexy like his father, Alon. Here we go. They call him the Bald Avenger. Here we go. Nahas now trying to. Mulliver. Spinorama there to elude his man. Nahas. Here comes Alabon. He chips it out. Nice work by Markovic on the back check. Coming off a beauty goal. Finds Alabon. Alabon swings it back to Mulliver. Mulliver smartly off the boards. Finds the easy out. Good job. Halfway through this game here, all North Toronto as they get 3-1 on the board here. It's been not too often we get 3 goals before halfway through the game and still pouring it on. Here comes Markovic. He was looking for Bainer, who was going to the net. He was getting tied up by the Ranger. Bainer causing a commotion in front of the net. Nahas using that big body of gluten to try to make the pass. Couldn't make it.
Look at this back check by Markovic.
Markovic has had himself a shift.
Everybody's doing their part here, Bobby.
Everybody's playing their space. Nice pass over to Sable. Sable trying to find a lane to net. Smartly didn't have one. Hung on to the puck. Oh, Bristol was all alone looking for that pass. Couldn't quite get it. Harlow on the pinch. Boy, here they come. 3-on-1. Nice work by Billy to break that up as the puck got loose and Billy just pounced on it. NT not giving these guys any chances. Trying to find a pass out to Milne. And Milne just had a blade offside.
Yeah, he should have got that pass by Sable a lot sooner, but before he made that pass, he kind of lost the handle there. Milne had so much head steam he couldn't stop and hold the blue line offside. But just the play before that, Bobby, that last sequence, that last rush, Bristol coming on there, had to get on the tag up or else he would have caused that offside. As there was a late change happening and the door is just ahead of the blue line.
Here comes Bristol to Fraser. Fraser with the shot. That got intercepted. I want to actually show that face-off because that face-off was brilliant. Face-off was Fraser tied up his man so he couldn't get to the puck, hence why NT got possession off that draw. So worth a look in post-production here. Raposo finds Fraser. That just hopped over his stick. Nice work by Raposo, collides with his man. Here comes Rafton for the Rangers. Shot, Andy Sable steers it into the corner. Arlo chips it to Griffiths. Griffiths, smart move, finds Markovic. Markovic finds, in full stride, finds Fraser. Fraser put it back to Markovic. Oh! You see Markovic with a spray of ice as he stopped in front of the net. Markovic in front of the net looking for that pass from Fraser. Also got Griffiths there too. Markovic has the puck behind the net. Swings it back to Fraser, back to Markovic. NT in control here behind the net, trying to find the open ice in front. Can't quite get there. Is Vaughan doing a good job keeping them to the outside. Here come the Rangers. NT's got numbers here. Look at 4 guys on 1. Good back check by Markovic. Nice positioning by Raposo. And an easy out. Should be, nope. Kept in at the blue line. Markovic in the corner.
He's had a hell of a game today,
Sure
Markovic.
has he ever, man. Playing both sides of the ice. Nice work by Bain or Raposo to chop that. NT finds Bain. Bain's got one man to beat. Can he beat him? Dangles. Oh, he tried to use the body. No most. Boehner is trying to beat him to the outside. Had the right idea because he's trying to beat him on the opposite stick, not his shooting side. Back to the net, that hit a leg. Bristol behind the net. Finds Mulliver at the point. Mulliver smartly puts it deep as he did not have the lane to the net. Back to the point. Alabon puts it to the net gingerly. Nice work by Sable to pick up a loose puck. Sable dangles way through, shot! Oh,
Bristol.
Goalie with the save.
Bristol beat 2 guys there in the half wall there and came out with the puck.
Bristol with the moves. It was a 3-1 lead, and we've been outplaying them, but yet I'm not feeling, I don't feel the confidence yet until we get 2 more.
Well, you're definitely encouraged by the effort here, and definitely the boys got the message. You got to play a full 45 minutes.
They sure have. Let's go.
Or 40 minutes, my apologies.
I think ever
No,
since...
we're 15, so 45.
45, one-on-one, shot. Nice work by Alabon to intercept that as that was going through the paint, just make sure nothing happened. And Bradley Sable smartly smothers the behind the net. I think ever since Luke joined the broadcast team here, Johnny, it's the team's been Luke. Maybe it might be good luck.
Could Luke?
I might be. I think I have to be here for every game now.
I think we're gonna have to.
We're gonna have to arrange that.
We're gonna have to find the budget. We're gonna have to have Laurie to open
Does
up
he
the
work?
purse
Or are we
strings.
gonna tell his boss that he quit or what?
Well, he's in the gambling business, so maybe he's got a couple bucks on this game. Who knows? Harlow finds Sable in the half wall. Nice work by Sable. Loot his man. He's got the streaking Milne. Finds him. That was a good defensive play by Vaughan as they stepped up. They're coming on 3v2. Shot. Sable steers into the corner with a blocker. NT doing a good job of rebound control. Coming up to the front. Oh, that kid did not get a handle on that. That could have been dangerous. NT being a little casual now.
Get it out.
Loose puck picked up by Markovic. Nice pass. Finds. Oh, Sable misses the net. Blind pass. Step up, boys. Step up.
Yeah, you don't want to give him the blue line. You got to step up on that play, but it was only one Vaughan player.
Yeah, we had 3-on-1. You don't want to give them any kind of ice, especially when we have numbers. NT looks like they're slowing down a little bit after the foul. Nice hustle by Bristol to lift up the defender's stick. We're putting a lot of pressure on these defensemen. Shot put to the net. That misses. Raposo has to hustle hard in. He swings it in. Back to Raposo on the point. Raposo with the clapper. Where did he get a clapper? I've never seen that before.
That's the first time I've seen him shoot the puck like that. And he's on his right side wing. I've noticed there's been a change here. I think Raposo's playing left D ever since that.
Oh, good stick by Herman.
Those few times on the odd man rush. I think it's a good little adjustment that the team has made as he looks really good and comfortable on that side.
Playing his natural left side. At least for that shift he was. 2 minutes, 12 seconds left to go. It's imperative that NT hang on to this 2-goal lead going into the third. Confidence builder.
Yeah, you definitely want to hold on to a 3-1 lead or try
Or
to
add.
increase the lead.
Or
For
add.
sure going into the intermission.
We had a late goal in the first period that gave us life after dominating that first, dominating the second, and really is the right score here for us. Good work on Mulliver taking the ice. Lots of traffic in front of the net here. Mulliver back to the point. Shot. Oh boy, Alabon just hesitated there briefly.
Oh, you want to see that puck driven in there to the danger area as there were a couple of NT players waiting.
I think he was a little nervous about hitting a leg. Mulliver, that got stripped. And nice save, Andy Sable with a shortstop. Bainer chops it out. Mulliver back behind us. A minute and a half left to go in this second period. NT
Calm down
throwing away
here. We're
pucks
being a
now.
little too careless here with the puck management here in our own end, Bobby.
Mulliver having a little bit of time, trying to find Nahas. Nahas on the wrong side of that player, but recovers nicely. Battle along the sideboards here. Rangers trying to find something. NT doing a good job in the neutral zone, forcing them to put pucks down low, not allowing them to get possession, to get into the zone with possession. Here comes Markovic. Finds a pass on the Nahas. 50 seconds left to go in the second period here. Nahas, nice play along the boards. NT has to keep these legs moving to finish off the second period. Harlow puts it in off the glass. Back to the goalie. He steers it into the corner. Markovic, you can see, is getting wearied legs now. Kept in by NT. Here come the Rangers. Very nice work by Sable there on the back check. Frustrating the Rangers, as you can see it. As he took a couple chops at Sable.
Oh,
Cross ice pass to
They got a
Milne.
penalty.
Milne. NT's going to go on a power play soon. Was that on Sable, right?
His number 34 is going to take the penalty on that one, and he's going to sit for 2.
Was Sable drew it, was it?
Sable drew it, yeah.
Nice work by Sable, good discipline.
So that's the same guy who took Sable out in front of our bench. He
Yeah.
just got caught this time. That's the second time he's taken Sable down.
Yeah, they've been very tough on number 34, and he just got frustrated there, and Sable
That's-
was able to draw a penalty. So we're going to have 7.9 seconds here on this power play, but we're going to take up the intermission to sort of take a look at what we can do here to this power play to try to increase
All
our
right.
lead.
So NT is going to go on the power play. Here we go. Just 4 seconds left to go. So NT will start the second period on the power play. Nice work by Sable to draw that. What a tremendous 2 periods. I got to say, best 2 periods of the season.
Absolutely.
There's no doubt.
Absolutely. Best 2 periods of the season. I would go back as far as the Scarborough game where we lost 1-0, but we didn't generate any goals. Here
Right.
we're generating a lot of opportunities and taking pucks to the net. And what's good to see is that the legs of every single player on this team is moving. So they definitely understand the urgency of this. They definitely have come to rise to the occasion on this game. So full marks so far for NT on the first 2 periods.
All right, we will see you in 10. We need a break. I need a break. Looks like the coach has decided who's going to start this power play. He's got Bain, Sable, and Bristol out there.
He's got Mulliver as well. It just hopped over the boards as well as our 5-man unit, Bobby.
I like it. I like it. This is the opportunity to bury the Rangers now. If we can score on the power play has been a struggle for us. We did get 2 goals on the power play against North York Knights. Let's see what happens here. All right, here we go. We're in for doozy. Here we go, Daddy-O, to start this third period. NT with a 3-1 win. So far, a convincing effort here against the Rangers. NT starting with the power play. Panasopoulos, he dumps it in. NT going hard on the forecheck here. Nice work by Mulliver to get in there first. Finds Panasopoulos, shot right on. Goalie makes the save. I'd like to keep that a little lower, Johnny, to cause a little chaos.
Good idea for Panasopoulos to take that downhill and try to look for players in front and decide to shoot it. Maybe looking for the rebound, who knows?
Yeah, you never know. At least it's on net. That's the most important thing. Here we go, Rangers trying to cut some time here. Nice work by Mulliver, and it's, what's that call there?
Offside is 67. Preceded the puck there.
He put himself offside.
He put himself outside, correct.
Yeah. All right.
So we're going to still keep this unit out.
Good for us. Saved us a little bit of time. Nice draw by Bristol. Bainer, he swings it around.
Sable's got to get on his horse and get that.
Yeah, one of the few times that we stopped skating there. Now we got control here. Panasopoulos finds Mulliver. Mulliver's on the wrong side of his stick there. Shot to the point, big rebound, turnaround. A smart move to Panasopoulos, and the goalie made the save. That was a smart play by Sable, as he didn't have a lane to the net and found Panasopoulos wide open.
Good job. I just would like to see Bainer try to get in front of that a little bit and try to provide a little bit of a screen, as the goalie had a good eye on that. Good movement so far on this power play.
Back to Mulliver at the point. Mulliver, I got a stick on that one.
Took some time to get that shot off, Bobby. I think that allowed that Vaughan player to tip that.
It's that, 2-second hesitation sometimes gets you, but NT here now on the regroup. First pass out to Sable. Sable trying to find his lane, gets into the corner here, trying to set things up, swings it around over to Bristol. That just hopped over his stick. Back to Raposo at the point. Raposo back to Bristol. Bristol back to Raposo. Tough pass.
I would like to see Bristol take that downhill below the circle dots, as he had options in front of the net.
Bristol chips it into the corner. He's got Bain and Sable with him here. This line continues to stay out here. Back to Raposo. Raposo trying to put it to the net. That got tipped. Sable working his man down low. Trying to find Bain in front. Oh, boy! Opportunity there. Raposo with the one-time rip. That hit a leg. Puck bounced out to Bristol. He just couldn't finish. NT with a couple chances on that power play.
They're going to call that a tip, but the tip was before the center ice line. Should have been icing.
Herman founds Fraser. Fraser takes it over the line, finds Griffiths on the far side. Griffiths puts it wide to the net.
Good job by Griffiths to get that puck away quickly, but not on net.
Again, when you put the pucks wide, you're in scramble mode. Nice forecheck by Fraser. He gets a little bit of help from Griffiths. Again, we're seeing a lot of ice time from both Griffiths, about Fraser, and checked out Bristol and Markovich. Markovich on the half wall battling his man. The Rangers, they chip it out for icing. 12 minutes left to go in this third period.
Well, we didn't score on the power play, but we definitely were able to build the momentum in the offensive effort on that power play, because we did have our looks, and you definitely wanted a power play that looked dangerous, and it did, rather than a power play that was kind of lethargic, no opportunities, and give momentum to Vaughan right now.
Markovich out there with Bain and Nahas. This line's been strong too. Down the ice it goes again. Another icing call as the Rangers, I guess, just trying to relieve the pressure
Yeah, Harlow tried to pinch on that one to keep the puck in there, lost that battle, and Vaughan just basically shot it down 200 feet. Harlow's got to be careful on this. It's all about managing the puck right now this late in the game with 11 and change to go in the third period. You don't want to make mistakes, get pucks down deep, and make sure you're above the puck at all times, Bobby.
We haven't given up too many odd man rushes here. We don't want to start giving them up now.
Well, the only odd man rush that we have had is trying to pitch at the point, so you want to eliminate that for sure.
Nice work by NT in the neutral zone here to negate opportunities. Bain tries to pick that up. That gets thwarted. Here come the Rangers now. Their first real chance inside the zone. Harlow. Nice stick by Harlow. Finds Nahas. Oh, dangle move to the net. Shot. Save. Goalie bounces open net. Oh, that puck was bouncing in the paint.
13 White
Back
got
to
in
the
front
point
of
to
that.
Alabon. Shot. That got tipped. Alabon keeps it in. Smart move by Alabon, put in the corner. He's had a few smart plays that might go unnoticed not by this guy, that's for sure. He's had a solid game out there.
Get that puck up quickly,
Alabon,
Bobby. They're on the change.
He's got some ice there. Oh, boy, tough pass. Shot. Good work by Molliver to cover up. We'd like Robbie to find the easy out here. And NT clears the zone. Shot. Sable picks that up. Chipped up by Sable.
Didn't really make it easy on us. The last two sequences are in our end, Bobby.
No, we just got to be smart in our own end, take the easy play out. Nice work by Bristol to use his body. Sable coming in to help a little bit, looking for that loose puck. 2v2 down low. Advantage NT. Trying to find Milne in front. Oh, that hopped over stick back to Raposo. He dumps it into the corner smartly. Sable behind the net. Trying to find Herman. That was a tough pass, but he found him. Back to Sable. Oh, I thought he was going to do a give and go with Herman there. Got a lot of traffic. Milne battling in front of the net. He's trying to find his way into the paint. And that puck squirted in front, and back come the Rangers here. Rangers, that puck misses the net. Back shot, and Sable steers it into the corner, and he smothers it up. Sable's been doing what he had to do when those pucks squirt to him. He's just got to smother it up and slow the play down. Nice job by Andy.
Yeah, you don't want to give anything right now, and a lot of chirping going back and forth in between whistles as both teams are jarring at each other.
Well, I think Rangers have a lot of reason to chirp because they're getting frustrated, so NT just got to take it and move on and see if they can draw a penalty now and then. Each team with only one power play. So the refs letting them play, or they're playing very clean, one or the other. Pucks one around. Griffiths didn't get a handle on that one. That shot misses the net. Battle along the boards here. Good stick by a combination of Fraser and Panasopoulos.
Yeah, it looks like Panasopoulos got a stick on that and it went into the netting. So face off to the left of Andrew Sable.
The most dangerous lead in hockey, Johnny, is a 2-goal lead.
I was going to say 3-1, but we just jinxed it. I don't buy it. I don't believe in that, but anyways.
We don't believe in that. No. Panasopoulos finds Harlow. Markovic comes in to help. Picks it up behind the net. I think Rangers, what's this?
Got a call here? What are we doing here?
Who's got a penalty here? Harlow? Or two guys? Both going. What did Harlow do?
It's behind the play there.
I didn't see anything. Did you see it, Johnny?
No, I didn't.
Darcy, you see anything?
He was chirping.
So was it like? It feels like a chirp penalty. I don't know what this penalty was for.
So in sportsmanlike, I don't know what he would have said at that point, but definitely not a good penalty to take at this point.
NT now shorthanded.
Safe to say this is a very key moment in the game, Bobby.
Oh, absolutely. NT's got to kill this penalty. Not sure what the penalty was for. I think Mike's calling for some explanation. Let's see if we can see what they're saying. Mike calmly asking what's going on here. Unless it's an outrageous comment, I don't know if this calls for a penalty. The refs always play a part in the game against Vaughan, eh, Johnny, it seems? Let's hope that this does not play a part in this game.
Well, it looks like Mike Milne got the benefit of the doubt of an explanation there.
So Markovic and Fraser, the two forwards out there to kill the penalty. Nice work by Markovic to get in the lane there. Rangers trying to set things up on the outside. Good check there by Mulliver behind the net.
Noticing they don't have 17, their kid that has the big cannon that scored that goal against us.
Oh, nice intercept by NT. They throw it down the ice. Good work. Fraser is going to be first man in. You know he's going to kill some time. Fraser pinning it up against the boards. Markovic hanging high. Good positioning, NT out there.
That takes off at least 20 seconds off the penalty kill, Bobby. Great job by Fraser.
Fraser is one of our key penalty killers. Oh, now dribbled in front of the net. Where is it? Loose puck. All over the paint here. Where is that puck bouncing loose? Finally gets to the point here. Referee did not have a quick whistle on that sequence like he did for us. Rangers trying to set things up here. Under a minute left to go in this power play. NT, for the most part, done a good job of keeping them to the outside. Shot, that hit the big toe of Andy Sable. And Markovic, oh boy, an opportunity to clear the puck. Just couldn't get enough wood on it. NT going to spend a little more time in their zone now. Both Herman and Mulliver have been out there for the full penalty. They got to be gassed.
Got Raffin in the back door there. I don't know if they're noticing him at all, Bobby. But they got to watch out for that backdoor play.
They got to be careful here. Trying to tip that intercept, and Andy Sable with the grab and the smother, and a little bit of extracurricular tap by number 7.
Oh, that was a very important smother by Andy Sable as it got a tired group of penalty killers off. Gives Coach Mike a chance to change. Get some fresh bodies with 13 seconds here. I don't know if he's going to go with one defenseman, as Sable's going to be coming out in 13 seconds, or if if Harlow's going to go to the bench.
Good rebound control by Sable there. The shot wasn't too hard, but he managed the rebound. Oh, nice work.
Looks like he's going with two defensemen, Raposo and Panasopoulos.
Yeah, you don't want to take a chance, Johnny, because that kid can just go right to the bench, right? Yeah, here we go. Yeah. That was the right, because the penalty box right next to the bench. NT's at full strength now. Good kill. Nice pass over to Nahas. Nahas got Bristol with him. Oh, nice poke by the defender there. And good work by Nahas to recover. Bainer to shot to save. Oh, Bainer trying to find Bristol. Good back check there by Nahas to intercept that in neutral zone. Bristol trying to find a lane to the net. Out come the Rangers. I like to see a little more gap control there. Billy with the good stick. Nice job. And Nahas picks up a loose puck. Good shift by Nahas. You know he's got to be tired. Got to get off soon. NT on the line change now. 6.5 minutes left to go in this third period. Mulliver back out there again after killing the penalty. Finds Milne. Milne cross-ice pass. They're looking for Sable. That got chopped down.
That's offside and shot offside. That should go all the way back here. No, that faceoff should be in the Vaughan territory in the neutral zone because that was shot straight out, Bobby.
Yeah, you got to move one spot down from where it was shot.
Yeah, you got to put the other team that did that stoppage in a disadvantage.
Here we go, Markovic. Over the line, takes the shot. Goalie with the save. Here comes Sable. Picks it up in the corner. Sable trying to find someone in front. Good patience by Sable. Finds Alabon. Shot. That got tipped. Rebound. Where is it? Puck got loose. Nice work by Markovic. Make sure the goalie couldn't smother that. And good work by Alabon to get that off quickly. Nice back check by Sable.
No call.
Good back check by Sable. Here comes Alabon. Alabon takes the shot. That hit a leg. Finds his own rebound. I love that play where he chases his own rebound. Good job there, Alabon. Bristol on the regroup. Finds Alabon. He just chips it in. NT, everything's got to go deep right now. Continue doing what you're doing, boys. Let's go. Here come the Rangers. Shot. That got tipped. Wide. Mulliver picks it up. Seems like Mulver's been on for this whole third period. Here comes Bristol. Check that. Bristol to the net. Oh, that goes wide. Raposo keeps it in at the point.
Sable's on the back door there. It almost like bounced off him in the net.
Griffiths trying to find Bristol. He does. Griffiths behind the net. Swinging it around. He's trying to find Fraser. That just hopped over a stick. Kept in by Herman.
Great pinch by Herman to keep the play alive in that end.
Really nice decision by Herman. Raposo picks it up.
Oh, that right off the
Yeah.
right off the linesman. Hopefully Raposo gives him a little tap and says sorry about that, but
He did.
Yeah, he just did. He just pelted him.
I'm sure you've had a few pucks hit you, Johnny, in the past?
Oh, well, you want to make sure that you're vocal and let them know that you're there for sure. And you're definitely bracing for sure. But yeah, I've taken up a couple that have hurt over the.
The third period hasn't had quite the same pace as the first two for NT, but
No, Vaughan has pushed back, and they've had it, and that power play sort of took a little bit of momentum out of our end, but definitely we're holding on here, Bobby.
NT struggling to get the puck out at the blue line there. Had two chops at it, couldn't get it out there. You got to have at first look, you got to get these pucks out. Now we're pinned in the zone for a good 30 seconds. Puck swung around. Raposo's on his backhand. It's going to be a tough play. Going to have Griffiths has to battle along the boards there.
4 more miles here to go, Bobby.
That's it. Boy, again, we couldn't get that puck out at the blue line. It was just sitting at the blue line. Raposo with the block.
Oh, that just sailed wide, Bobby, as that was hitting the net. Bounced off a leg and just went wide, just the side of the post there. That was close.
All right, NT finally with an opportunity to get this puck out, and they finally do. Puts it into the neutral zone. Back come the Rangers. Yeah. NT really struggling to get first chances out.
Yeah, trying to thread the needle here, Bobby, instead of just taking it simple.
Nice work by Raposo to find Fraser for the tip for no icing.
That's
Here,
an excellent play to get it down. Just get it to your forward, tipped in the front.
Mulliver, shot, big save, goalie! Has a huge opportunity in front by Nahas. And goalie came out to make the big save, the big Russian with the save. NT, can't be too casual here, boys. Come on. Finds Bainer, he tips it in. Right on net, so there's no icing. Bainer glides in. NT not having the same feet as they had in the first two periods. Under 3 minutes here to go. NT with a 2-goal lead. Nahas. Everything's got to go deep, boys. Bainer puts it in deep.
Simple hockey here by NT right now. They can feel it. It's within their reach.
Nice intercept by Panasopoulos at the... Picked off! Oh!
So important to get that puck in deep there, Bobby, I can't tell you. As that hit Harlow coming off the bench, that should have been blown.
NT cannot give second chances here. These guys are just too good. It's got to get out the first time here. Again, a little ginger chip didn't make it out. Mulliver. And that gets chipped out. Nice work. Here comes NT on the break. Finds Sable. Can he split the D? Sable to the net. Oh, big save by the goalie. And Sable is rushing to the net. And I like the way Sable didn't pass the net. He kept going straight to the goalie.
Yeah, he kept moving his legs there. I'm surprised there was no call either, as there was some contact there. But Rive has been very, let's just say, not very consistent.
Under 2 minutes to go. I think, Johnny, this calls for a buckle up Buttercup. We're going to finish strong here.
This is definitely a buckle up Buttercup.
Let's go. NT looking to close this out, but Vaughan is not going away, that's for sure. Nice work there by making the goalie smother, forcing another draw deep in the Vaughan zone.
It's going to be important to see here what Coach Mike deploys in the last 1 minute and 47 seconds to keep this lead going.
Let's keep an eye out for the...
Definitely want to get kids that have been working really hard, but they all have, so he's got a lot to choose from today.
He sure does. Let's keep an eye out for the goalie. You see the Vaughan goalie should be beelining out of the net soon. NT's got to get first chances out. Mullivan swings it around. Got to get to that puck first. Like I said, Mulliver's been on the ice the whole third period, it seems, here. Playing a great game.
Well, it's his old team, so this is important to him.
Milne picks up a loose puck on the half wall. He's trying to chip it out. Oh, how did that just
That should be all the way. Are they going to call that all the way? No. They're going to stay just outside the NT blue line. Offside.
1:18 left to go in this third period.
Important to see if they're going to call a timeout. Looks like they're going to call a timeout here. Vaughan's going to take their 30-second timeout.
Yeah.
Give a chance for Mike Milne to reassess to see if he's got the right players here that are going to preserve this lead. And great game.
Great game. I mean, NT could easily be up 5-1, 6-1.
Well, the shots
the first
right
goal,
now, Vaughan has come back and got 16 shots on us, but 28 for us. I think a lot of the hard work was done in the first and second period as far as the offensive threat. And in the third period, we just kind of hung on there.
And really, Vaughan hasn't really had too many scoring chances other than that first 2-on-1. They've had a few scrambles in this third period, but for the most part.
Well, it does appear that some of their players are missing. So, but again, we've had injuries as well. We've had players missing as well, but they're still good, even though they don't have some of their key players on the team.
That's all right.
So key draw here. He's going to put Sable for the draw. I must think Sable has a good job on the draw there. Won by Vaughan.
There we go. Dying minutes of the game here. Dying minute of the game here. Vaughan. I'm surprised Vaughan hasn't pulled the goalie yet. Back to the point shot. Oh, that got tipped wide. Vaughan putting on some heat here. We got to see a big battle in front of the net as Herman is battling his man. NT doing a good job keeping these guys to the outside. Markovic. NT's playing this like they're shorthanded, and they're not. They really should be attacking the Vaughan team here.
Just keeping things to the perimeter. I'm surprised that the Vaughan goalie's still in there, and there's a penalty.
Surprise, and NT gets upended, and I think
good job by Chucker there to absorb that hit. Not only caused 2 minutes there power play, so we're all but sealing our fate here of this win, but that faceoff's now going to go 200 feet there, killing some more valuable time for Vaughan to try to tie this up.
I don't understand the Vaughan tactics, Johnny. They don't pull the goalie, late in the game.
Maybe they're preserving their goals against. I don't know.
That was a 4-minute penalty.
Yeah, it was head contact for sure as he got up high on Chucker.
Nice work by Chucker to draw a penalty here. NT is going to go on the power play.
You have 17 Kit Kats
here.
with you, Darce? Because I think 17 players should be getting the Kit Kat player of the game, if you ask me.
We need a whole lot of Kit Kats.
Even Cooper on the bench. He's doing a great job opening that door.
NT full marks here today. Still some work here to do as NT is going to finish this game on the power play. Fraser puts it to the net. 20 seconds left to go. Johnny, what a game here in Vaughan here on a Monday night. No better place to be. It's on a Monday night, right? I lost track of the times
Well,
here.
20 seconds from a win there and taking that magic number down to 5, Bobby.
Right?
So we're trying to secure our spot in the playoffs.
There was a snowstorm outside yesterday, but NT came storming in here today to steal 2 from the Vaughan Rangers.
I think all
full
the parents
marks.
got them shoveling and just working their muscles there. They come out strong.
Wow, full marks by North Toronto here today.
And NT gets their retribution, Bobby.
Way to go, boys! Woo! NT with a big 3-1 win here.
To say that was a huge 2 points is an understatement, Bobby. Good job by the group. Played an amazing game where they were just on them all the time, relentless by all 16 bodies on the NT squad, and we get 2 points separating us more.
And Billy, your dad promised the whole team moussaka if they won today.
He's already started the ground meat and the eggplant. Buddy.
Yeah, so you got to start cooking, Billy. Great game, boys. Thank you for coming. Thank you for being here. NT out shooting them 29-17 here in Vaughan. Outstanding. It's going to be a tough one to call the Kit Kat Kid Player of the Game. Thank you for joining us. We will see you next time.
Big team win. Woo!
Bye!